Welcome to episode 66 of the Every Single Day podcast. I'm your host, Bradley Charbonneau, taking a break from another chapter of Every Single Day because I have another Every Single Day moment in real life. Imagine. So I'm writing a chapter of a book, and it's a lot about transformation, about change, and part of it is something I wrote in a forum in 2015. And as I read it, and I can see myself looking for answers and how did things change and how did I progress, I expand, I improve, change, transform from then to now. And it's really the power of every single day. So I'm going to read what I wrote back then, and we can judge for who I was back then. And it gets pretty brutal in there. I'm kind of harsh, but it's good to look back to see how far you've come. So I'm going to read this from an upcoming book called Carefree, which I will put a link to in the show notes. And here we go. This is a part from the past. I've changed so much of my life for the better in recent months, but my body is hanging around to make sure I'm the real deal, that this isn't just a quick fix or a change to appease my short-term self, fix my physical symptoms, and go back to the way it was. I believe my physical symptoms want to see lasting change, meaningful, heartfelt, pure change, or at least the acceptance of it, before it does more work in reducing my physical symptoms. Maybe it's this understanding that let me release this weekend. Maybe my buckets of tears allowed that floodgate to open and let go of the trying and the waiting and the expecting. It's letting go of the sadness that was the self who I no longer am. Maybe the sadness comes not from the death of the condition, but from the death of my past self. Maybe I don't need to actually kill that past self either. Maybe just let it dangle at the end of the pack. Maybe there's a follow group of stragglers who are back there, but so far back you can't see them. If you get a flat tire, even if you're in the leader group, they'll catch up with you. Don't worry or stress about that, though. You're in shape. You have a team alongside you and all around you. You'll be back up and rolling in a flash. You'll again pass the condition and your own old self, but this time with ease. No hard feelings. Even a wave and a smile. A genuine smile. Remember, without them, there would be no contrast. There would be no front or back. You'd just be out there alone. They helped you get this far. Acknowledge them. Thank them. Let them ride slowly back there, keeping you pedaling going forward. Remember, it's no longer difficult. You're just cruising. You're slipstreaming off of the power of your team. At some point, you might look back and see part of your condition has completely disappeared. Or maybe your old self was so far behind he took a wrong turn and is gone forever. That's okay. They served you well. They got you this far. Now we're up front. We're leading the pack. But it's not a race. It's an open road. And up ahead, the unknown. Ready? I am. Bradley Charbonneau, 2015. Thanks for listening every single day, listeners. That was a blast from the past there. And as I read it, I think, man, that guy was struggling. And I was. And I no longer am. And that's that's the thing, right? That's it. Every single day a little. All right. I'm not gonna comment on my bit. I hope you got something out of it. And if you're wondering about all the biking stuff, I had previously been talking about biking in a peloton, like in the Tour de France. All right. Keep it up. Keep it going. Every single day, a little bit. Make that progress. See you next week.